and he's paying 20,000. Another person is paying 50. I'm in that 50,000 side, Jaguar Street, I'm there. And people work for money, especially people.
Is the Business Summit 2024, and I'm glad to invite you to this great auditorium as we learn and unlearn. You are not going to regret coming to Business Summit 24, and you're going to have a testimony, and your life is going to change. If you're not
knowledge and wisdom, let's give it up for Nancy Nnamdi as she takes us on this morning.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Thank you so much for having me. I celebrate Pastor Maya. She's an amazing woman. So let's celebrate her. Thank you. I don't want to sing this song before I start. When you say, if somebody is giving me and is paying 20,000, another person is paying 50. I'm in that 50,000 side, Jaguar Street, I'm there. And people work for money, especially people. They might choose your path to say, oh, I'm going to work on here, like my boss. But they will first of all come because they have a need. This need that brought them. So when the need brought them, your attitude,
it's just a tip of what she has done. It's not even anything compared to what she has handled. Coach Nancy, I am so very grateful. And she's the one speaker that is really distinguished, seriously distinguished out with our distinguished guests. Why? Because she's doing a back-to-back session for us. She spoke in Ikeja yesterday, she's here today in Ikorodu. Tomorrow we're together in Ibadan again. We celebrate her one more time. I just want us to appreciate the value of what God has brought to us. And saying thank you for appreciating her, for saying all of it. Don't let this be a waste. Do not let it be a waste. One of the pain of leaders is when you pour and you can't see result. It's painful. But I had people in our chat room, in the workers' chat room this morning, when I was saying, are you ladies ready for Ikorodu this morning and all of that? They began to pour out their testimony from your sessions of last year. It was mind-blowing. I mean, it really was mind-blowing. And one of
Okay, so we have questions here. I'll be starting with this one. As a school owner, my husband is firm with policies. While I can be emotional, that's the wife, she's the emotional type. Most teachers leave because the organization, most teachers leave the organization because of its firmness. Knowing fully well that people are not interested in teaching these days, how do we balance it?
Okay, thank you so much. Now, the firmness, there must be, when it comes to the firmness and the policy that we are using to work with your team, it must be double-sided. There must be part of empathy in it. Firmness is good, but you must look at it in a way that in the formulation of those firmness, in the formulation of the policy, they are mutually beneficial. What is your policy about? What are you enforcing? The things you are enforcing, does it help them? If your policy is mutually beneficial, where there is consequence and there is also reward for good things, then enforcing will be easier, people will not leave. And also, people leaving is not just a function of enforcing, it's also a function of, is the pay okay? There are a lot of things you need to look at for you to get loyal people or to retain them for your school. So you must ensure that your policies are mutually beneficial. I like to say it because most times when I'm working with people, I say, send me your policy, I go through it. I'm not seeing anything that will benefit the staff. They are just writing consequence, but you are not selling and looking yourself. Now, if your policy is mutually beneficial, yes, if I do this, there are consequences. There are also reward systems to appreciate of the staff, to make them grow. I'm telling you, nobody will leave. I'm a very firm person of policy. I would like to, I've not received resignation in years. the policy. Is it mutually beneficial? That's my point. Then number two, if it's mutually beneficial and people know that, okay, if they are enforcing policy, if I do it well, I get what then I think they will know. And also check their salaries. Are you paying them well? Because I realize that most schools don't pay well. Let's try and pay them well. Then the last part I want to say comes to you. Since you are emotional, don't be the one making your husband look as if what he's doing is not bad. That can also make them go. When you are trying to take side and stuff like, oh my husband, you don't do this, I don't do. That thing is bad. I'm not saying you do it, I'm just trying to think of what other options that can lead to them resigning. Always be on the side of your husband. If he's firm, be firm with him. And if you are firm with him, it will do better than trying to say you want to salvage the matter by being a kind one and your husband is firm. It's going to affect business. Thank you.
Thank you. Here's a question. I discovered in my line of business food packaging. If I train an employee to help me, they start offering same service to other people at a cheap price, leading to the discredit of my brand. What can I do?
So what you can do is you need to learn how to protect your trade secrets. You must, for packaging, production, that's the new one of the business I started last year. You must protect your trade secrets. Coca-Cola is Coca-Cola till tomorrow because nobody knows the trade secrets. Guinness is Guinness till tomorrow. Nobody knows. People have tried it. A lot of people have tried. But what the good thing about trade secrets is the fact that you don't truly know it. You might have an idea that, oh, they mix it with this. But the fact that you don't know the right combination, you can't compete with me. So the reason why your staff can only compete with you and say go to well is because they know the right mixture. But I'm going to tell you today, let go of the old ones, forget them. Some of them might not even survive it. I'm not very new for them because they don't understand the vision. But I want to tell you from today, get people, but there is a way to protect your trade secrets. It is said, I actually have it in my course. You have to identify what is the economic advantage to the process. And there is a way to take it out and hide that particular aspect. Then you can make every other aspect open. So that you are not the only one doing the work. But that part that has to do with your trade secret is ordered from everybody. Whether it's your staff, whether it's your competitors, anybody. So how do you make those recipes? You turn it into recipe that will be available for large production, even though you are not there. But you are the only one or your children that can combine those, that can do those combinations. You have to look for the items that try within the mix to say, oh, this and this, you will never let them know it, and you will never let them know the measurement. There is a way to go about it. You have to sit down, identify, like the lady I talked about when I talked about the shawarma lady. She had that issue too. But we have to come up, do a recipe mix, and after we did the mix, when she was traveling for Christmas, she stayed for almost 30 days. What we did was, she was scared. Coach, he says, you don't like investing money. I don't know why you like to keep all your money. I was like, you have to mix it down and refrigerate it. So we needed her to get 2 deep freezers. There are some investments that you need to do. So she got them, she did the mix. We removed the hidden secret of the recipe. We mix it up. Whether you are looking at it, you don't know what it is. You can be the one to mix every other thing. So we had it stocked up in the freezer. And she went to the village for the first time. She was scared. And she said, we made times 3 of what we make normally. And you know it's festive period. They would have even sold more. So there is a way to do what you are currently struggling with. Like I said yesterday at Ikeja, that if you put your hand up like this and you keep it for hours, at a time it will start paining you. Once it's paining you, that means there's something you have done wrong. But when you keep it like this, it will pain you. So any area of your life, whether it's family, children, business, that you are having challenges, you are feeling sad about, there's something you are not getting right. Please get help. Please get help. Thank you.
So when I announced that I want to start, she now came and said, oh mommy, since I make up and all of that, she brought me home. I said, you want to finish with? I said, no, it's a seed. That she wants to sow into my life. Because she knows the business will go. So she brought me cocoa, the wooden one, the laro and all of that. She brought me till, I didn't want to take it, but when she said that, I collected that by now. I said, so where do you get this stuff from? It's like in trade fair. I screamed. She goes to trade fair to go and buy at good rate, so she's selling competitively 81-year-old. I don't know who you are that is having my voice. There's something for you to do. There is something for you to do. There is. I'll tell you more about the program you watch.